Avowed has an identity crisis. This game was supposed to be Obsidian's answer to the Elder Scrolls, a massive, ambitious RPG set in the beloved Pillars of Eternity universe. But something feels off. Fans aren't hyped. The gameplay looks inconsistent, and no one seems to know what this game actually is trying to be. So, what happened? Why does Avowed feel like a game stuck in between two different versions? And most importantly, is Obsidian making a huge mistake? When Avowed was first revealed in 2020, it was pitched as a grand first-person RPG, an Obsidian-style take on the Elder Scrolls, and that made perfect sense. Obsidian has a history of making incredible RPGs. From Fallout New Vegas to Pillars of Eternity, fans were excited. Avowed was set in the rich world of Pillars of Eternity, a universe full of deep lore, political intrigue, and unique fantasy elements. Yet, the teaser suggested a dark, mature tone, an immersive RPG that could stand toe-to-toe with Skyrim and The Witcher 3. Don't get me wrong, I understand this is an Xbox exclusive with the potential to be a massive hit for Microsoft, filling the RPG gap in their lineup. But then, when Avowed finally showed gameplay, fans were shocked. The dark, realistic atmosphere was replaced with bright, almost cartoony visuals. The greedy, immersive RPG feel was replaced with something that felt smaller, more casual, more generic. The visual was shifted from a Skyrim-like dark fantasy. Avowed now looks like a blend of Fable and Outer Worlds, which isn't a bad thing, but this is not what people expected. Now, you might think the combat will save Avowed, right? Early trailers made it seem like a deep tactical RPG, but while playing this game, I noticed floaty animation, simplified magic, and lackluster melee combat. Avowed was supposed to be a massive open world game, but it turns out Avowed is a hub-based RPG, meaning smaller, segmented areas rather than one big, open, seamless world. So instead of a dark, immersive, Elder Scrolls-like RPG, we got something that looks more like the Outer Worlds meets Fable. And that's where the identity crisis kicks in. So why are fans struggling to get excited? Problem isn't that Avowed looks bad, it's that it doesn't seem to know what it wants to be. It's caught between being a grand, epic RPG and a light-hearted action-adventure, and that's confusing to both Obsidian fans and RPG lovers. This is not Skyrim, but it's also not Pillars of Eternity. It's trying to appeal to a mainstream RPG player, but in doing so, it loses what made Pillars of Eternity so special. It's too light-hearted. The humor, bright colors, and casual tone clashes with what fans expected from an Obsidian RPG game. Which brings us to the Xbox exclusive problem. Since Avowed is an Xbox exclusive, PlayStation players who loved Pillars of Eternity feel like they are missing out, making the game's audience even smaller. In short, Obsidian is trying to appeal to everyone, but in doing so, they might end up appealing to no one. Can Avowed still succeed, you ask? Of course, Avowed isn't doomed. Obsidian is still an incredible studio. The key question is, who is this game really meant for? Can it win over hardcore RPG fans? Can it compete with Elder Scrolls? Can it find its own identity? That depends on whether Obsidian fully is committed to their vision instead of trying to just please everyone. So, will Avowed overcome its identity crisis? Right now, Avowed looks like a game that is stuck in the middle, trying to be both deep and accessible, mature and light-hearted, open world and hub-based, and that's why fans are struggling to get excited. Obsidian is one of the best RPG studios in the world, but if Avowed wants to succeed, it needs to stop trying to be everything and just start being something. Can it pull off the impossible, or will Avowed become another Xbox exclusive that fails to live up to its expectations? I don't know. Time will tell. What do you think? Is Avowed doomed, or do you think it will surprise us? Let me know in the comment section, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more gaming deep dives. Thank you all, and I'll see you in the next one.